You know what? You know what? Yeah, let's play Fingerbones. Let's play Fingerbones. I don't know a lot about this game. I know that the developer has a bunch of very spooky shorts, and they're all pretty critically acclaimed. So let's play some Fingerbones. Just a brief overview of what that is while I wait for my heart rate to get back down is a short psychological horror game that focuses on storytelling and mystery where you explore a mysterious abandoned building and find notes that paint a disturbing picture. Please read the description before playing. Okay, well, the description before playing. Oh, Iron Lung actually dropped earlier this last month, March 10th. So this is by the same developer. This game that we're about to play is by the same person who made Iron Lung just now. I don't know if I'm ready to go into that, but here we go. I'm doing great. My heart rate is through the roof. We just played a pretty scary game, pretty scary short game that I really liked. Yeah. Okay. All right. No. We should not play Fingerbones. Because this is like his initial I don't actually know their gender, their first initial project into horror games. It's well received, so why not? Why not just do it? We'll do it. But they have other stuff that is allegedly rated better. Well, obviously. But you know what? Let's check out their first foray. Let's check out their first foray into scary games. Yeah, we'll leave those on. Display 1. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's Fingerbones. Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David Szymanski. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting. There is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. To exit, visit the door you started at. Use WASD to move and the left mouse button to interact with the environment. Press escape to toggle this screen. Press I to invert the mouse. Let's go ahead and turn that down just a touch. Alright. So we go back to this door wherever we're at to exit the game. Oh, that's very sensitive. Oh, that's very sensitive. That's still really sensitive, but that's better. Oh. Am I a spider? That's the exit door. Why was I in a cobweb? It's very bright. It's very bright here. Ah. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than a usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and the divorce certainly didn't help either. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Oh. Okay. Whatever you say. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Okay, buddy. This is the cellar, I imagine. Right? Little bit. People like to talk about their escapades. We don't need to know those details. We don't care about those details. We don't want those details. Oh, got a flashlight. A lot of cobwebs. What is this panel? Can't do anything with that. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Oh. Well, you're definitely not in the running for Father of the Year. But at least you're honest about it. At least you're honest about it. Katie. Katie. Katie is the name. Okay. Well, how do I find this mysterious secret bunker? That's a generator, all right. Yes, sirree, Bob, that's a generator. Okay. We're gonna fume ourselves out down here now. Great. Good stuff. Where do I enter this code? Right here, I guess. I beg your pardon. Is Katie not her name? K-A-T-I-E. K-A-T-I-E. Maybe that's not it. Maybe that's just not the entry code area. Alright. The voxel look is kind of just very reminiscent of, what is that destruction game that I play? I haven't played it in a minute, though. But yeah, it's just voxels and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun to just blow things up with, but okay. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions, and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by a feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Disagree, sir. You do not go off your base instincts. Otherwise, you are not anything but an animal. How do I get in there? Alright. If you want to return to being a monkey, I guess return to being a monkey, dude, but keep the rest of society out of your scripture. Because not all of us want to partake. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name. What? But I thought we had it. Why did we turn the generator on? I'm getting high off the gasoline. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know, or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Dude. Y'all, be right back. I'm gonna check something. Be right back. I gotta make sure. Hey, be right back. Sorry, I'm still muted. Don't mind the crying, but it should be fine. Should be fine. I'm not seeing the thing that I was afraid of as happening here. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. The blood? Whose blood? What blood? Why blood? Excuse you? All right. Little bit. And you know what? This isn't a bad place to talk about that really quick, just because I was having those fears. I don't fault Town of Light for the message it was portraying and the things it was doing. I don't. I really don't. I think it's brave and bold to tackle those kinds of subjects. And that's a game that I will play in my own time. But for the purposes of this channel, for where we are, where normally we aren't, you know, afraid to talk about some of the harsher subjects, such as death and despair and loss, there do still have to be limitations and things that we won't discuss. And I think allusions to things like sexual trauma and the discussion of that is fine. But the illustration of it is where I took objection to the point of streaming it. That's where I wasn't okay with it. That's where it was just a little too far for me. Because I want to maintain a respect for those kinds of topics. And there is an inane quality to streaming and commenting and MST3King these things that takes away from the respect that kind of topic deserves, you know? At least in my eyes. I'd like to share the boxes, but I can't get them down the ladder myself. I'd just pile them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyways. Oh. The Tool Room has been her name for years now. I can't bring myself to change it. Whose name? Whose name? Your wife's? But we haven't seen her name yet. Maybe we did. Maybe it was right here. Lynn. Okay, Lynn. Lynn. That's fine. Yes, it was, Gucci. Yes, it was. Alright. Lynn. Oh, maybe I need to capitalize it. Lynn. Okay. Did not tell me anything. Doesn't seem anything opened up, but maybe I gotta go click this thing now. Maybe I gotta go click it. That's probably what I gotta do. Nope, that ain't it. So where's this magical, whimsical tool room? Maybe that's just it down there. Maybe that's what it is. So here's the question, right? So this person got themselves down into the basement bunker post-apocalypse, and now they're in there. I don't know how much time has passed, but they're in there. And we're not them. We're just reading about them. I don't like that there's blood on that table. I'm scared for his daughter, and I wonder if it's a natural reaction to be scared for that, because he doesn't... No indication has shown that he is a loving father. Every indication to the contrary. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Why are his journals out here, though? There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. What? Dude? Dude. Dude. Don't do it. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY. NNY? Well, that's like most of Lynn. NNY. 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 I just want to make sure that I've gotten all of these things. I haven't missed any of them. NNY. NNY. I mean, yeah, that's my go-to. I think the roughness of this being a first game is showing a little bit. Like, it's just some back and forth, monotonous tasks. It's all about the written story. In fact, let's do... just in case. I want to know what that is. I want to know what that square is. Maybe we'll find out in time. NNYL. Maybe. Got it. Okay, that was it. You were right. I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage in my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, love, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence. Figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electric signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth for all I know, ready to be freed of them. Maxofrendo and two friends. Hello and welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing? We're just here playing a little bit of Fingerbones. It is a max raid. Griffin Moore, hello, how are you? In fact, while we're here, let's go ahead and give you a quick shout out, buddy. How are you doing, Maxo? Get it pulled up here. If I can spell the name right. There we go. Shout out to Maxofrendo. What were you playing, my friend? I did not get that right. I got that very wrong. I need the H in there. Okay. Try that again. Yeah! There we go. Did I still get it wrong? What's happening? Why is that not working? Max? O? Friendo. Friendo. Yep. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that'll do it, Griffinmore. Come on. Do the thing. Do it. Do the thing. The ad, the TV doesn't want to do it. TV doesn't want to do it. Huh. Alright, you were working in Blender with Mac. Nice. Good stuff. I need to refamiliarize myself with Blender. It has been decades since I last touched it. Woo! Yeah. I remember when Blender first came out. I think it's broken. I'm sorry, Maxo. I owe you a shout out when I can. Let's resume Fingerbones, though. Let's resume this very dark timeline story that I have many reservations about so far. Fleeting Electro, yep, okay, you're crazy. You're talking about, like, we need to just return to Monk. Got it. Button. Push button. We pushed button. What does button do? Does button open up this? Button does not open that. Okay. Maybe. Are you able to make clips on your channel? I don't think that's an affiliate-only thing to make clips, is it? The button blew up the world. It blew up this hole in the wall where I can stick a perfectly good Minecraft box. Yep. What? Is this fingernails? What are these? Poops? The cellar is freedom. I was fully expecting something to be there when I turned around. Okay. Creepy spooky like. Very creepy spooky like. Yeah, a little bit. Also, hi Claire. How are you doing? Alright, we're gonna move to the cellar, I guess, if it'll let us. If it will let us. It don't want to. That button opened up that panel that I was wondering what was, but it don't do nothing after that. It don't do nothing at all. Okay. So, dude wants to go on... We'll help you in a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Dude wants to go on a rampage against his own, I don't know, instincts, natural desires, human desires, or he wants to fully engage them. Either way, he's being super creepy about it. Not totally comfortable with them. Nothing. What do I do with this? What is this a hint of? The cellar is freedom. The cellar is freedom. Cellar is freedom. What do you mean? What do I do? What should I do? You know what? Yeah, Gucci. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. You're doing it. Yep. Let's give that a try. Cause my brain no work am good do. But you am good brain juice good stuff, yes. Alright, here we go. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, we're here now. I don't like that. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. Oh, what did you do, dude? What did you do, dude? You ate her, didn't you? There's gonna be a turnaround jump scare moment again. Is that his signature? I bet you that's his signature. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testament to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, dude. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years. Starving and tired, he just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. So many buttons to turn off after. Yep, take care, Maxo Friendo. Have a good night. There's a Leviathan behind every wall, and you can't prove me wrong otherwise. Well, yeah, game just straight up closed. Game just went nope, and we're done, and it's over. But that's interesting. That's a game. Okay, so yeah, in fairness, that was once again this person's very first video game, his very first foray into horror storytelling. And you know what? For a first little venture, not bad. Not bad. Especially not bad for what I think is a free game. Sally with all the bones. Sally, you're throwing bones at me.